The track profiling is pretty terrible, but it kind of makes it fun. And if you're sitting in the back of a car, you don't actually have anything to hold on to, which is, again, kind of stupid, but kind of fun.
Let's talk about amusement parks, like rides and rides in the dark. Rides right here and rides all over, but mostly coasters, mostly coasters. We'll talk about all kind of things, but mostly coasters.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Mario. This is a channel all about amusement park type stuff, but mostly coasters. Today I am headed from California to Arizona, and then tomorrow I'm headed from Arizona to Texas, and then I'm headed from Texas to another part of Texas, and then another part of Texas, and then Florida, where I'm gonna be living for a little while. But in Phoenix, I'm gonna be stopping at Castles and Coasters. Why? Because it's on the way, so why not? I'm probably only gonna spend about an hour, maybe two, check out their weird check out their roller coasters manufactured by Hopkins. They're quite weird looking, but I'm interested, intrigued. I'm happy to see that the smaller park is requiring masks. I got about 4 hours to go, but in vlog time, it'll probably be right about now. I'm here. The park doesn't open for like another 10 minutes. The rides, at least. All the mini golf stuff is open, but you know, this is not mostly mini golf. This is mostly coaster, so you know what I'm here to do. Might take a nap. I'm pretty exhausted. Probably just gonna hop in, get the credits, but I do want to get my money's worth, so we'll see. Also, one thing to note, I couldn't find any information on this, but parking is free. So there's actually like a bridge separating the golf stuff and the ride stuff, but it's kind of weird how they have this stuff separated. Kind of makes sense though. Also, Desert Storm, it goes all over the like entire park, so the track gets super low. I don't know if you can see, but like that's about how close I am to reaching it. It's super low. Kind of neat to get that close to a coaster, not really something that you're too used to at the more bigger parks, the more major parks. So they don't have a ton of rides, but it is kind of interesting to see some things that are a little unique compared to other parks. So this is pretty much the reason I'm here, so might as well hit it up first. So that was actually pretty decent. Very comparable to like your Schwarzkopf loopers, where you got some funky laterals going down that first drop. Pretty decent forces going through the loops, especially in the back row coming out of it. You kind of get whipped through it. The track profiling is pretty terrible, but it kind of makes it fun. And if you're sitting in the back of a car, you don't actually have anything to hold on to, which is, again, kind of stupid, but kind of fun. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Like I said, as good as any other Schwarzkopf looper. The helix are decently forceful, nothing special. But yeah, solid for what it is. Also, another weird thing is they do not have air gates at the station. If you've seen any POV or off-ride footage of this, you're probably aware of that. There's rows for each car, but just no gate between you and the actual train itself. So if you wanted to just walk right in front of the train while it's moving, you could. Another really weird thing that you're not really going to see too many other places. So this is actually really weird for the family / kiddie coaster of the park, Patriot. You have to go up a spiral staircase to get to the correct side of the station. Really odd. So just got off of Patriot. That was actually more enjoyable than I expected. It had some decent laterals. It goes around twice, so it's not too short of a ride either. The final helix is super tight and compact, but it takes it really quick too, so you have a lot of laterals and some pretty good positives, honestly. Actually surprisingly good for a kiddie coaster. So I just got off of their drop tower skydiver. It's one of those carnival style ones where it just drops without warning. Those get me every single time. Despite the fact that they aren't the biggest drop towers in the world, they are some of the scariest and most fun. So I always love getting on those. You also get a great view of Desert Storm if you're sitting on the correct side. Really cool view. You can see the entire layout. Just got off of Splashdown, the park's log flume. Actually pretty decent. You get mildly wet, which is nice and refreshing in the 110-degree heat. There's a nice little cave right there, so that was fun. But I think I've hit up pretty much all the rides that I want to. Pretty decent little park. I would be more than willing to come back, especially if Javi wants to, whenever I drive from Florida to California or California to Florida again. So I'm going on a third time. This thing is actually really fun. It's pretty forceful. I mean, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's definitely not anything too high ranking as far as all the other coasters that I've been on, but yeah, I really like it. So I just got off of my fourth and final ride on Desert Storm in the front row. Not quite as fun as the back row, at least not as intense, so I didn't enjoy it quite as much. You get more hot wind in your face, so if that's what you're into, sit there. There's not as many laterals. Loops aren't quite as forceful either, but still really fun. I really enjoyed that ride. It was definitely a little bit better than I expected, as was Patriot, the kiddie coaster. No footage of that because I was one of the only people to ride it all day, but overall, pretty good experience. Really happy with how they were wiping down or spraying rides every cycle. Not as happy with the masks. I didn't see a single person asked to wear their mask, even though masks are supposed to be required. And I even saw quite a few employees not wearing masks at all. So I did not love that aspect of it. As far as rides go, pretty limited collection. I don't know if it's worth the $35 wristband. I guess it is because, you know, supply and demand, right? If there's not other coasters out here or not other amusement parks out here, then I suppose it is worth the price. There is no pay per ride option. I probably spent about an hour and a half at the park, so I really would have liked to just pay for one ride on Desert Storm, one ride on Patriot, and maybe an extra ride on Desert Storm. All in all though, a pretty decent park. If you're passing through, I do recommend it, but that's just about gonna do it. I am sweaty, soggy, really gross. Thank you guys so much for watching this little mini vlog. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and of course 2 thumbs down if you didn't like it. That way I really know you didn't like it. Subscribe for more content like this. I'm gonna be hitting up a few other parks on my drive out to Florida. And with all that being said, bye-bye.